What up, foodie friends? Today, I'm kind of excited because we're doing a different type of review and I'm basically just gonna eat a whole lot of vegan cream cheese. So, normally my reviews, I do one product and I look at it in quite a lot of detail, but today I'm just doing 3 different cream cheeses, which are all vegan, and we're basically gonna compare them and just see which one is the best overall. Also, I should just say, as with all of my reviews, I'm not endorsed by any of these brands or sponsored at all, so all my opinions are completely honest and they're all my own. So let's get to it. First, we've got Angel Food cream cheese. So Angel Food is a New Zealand brand, and their primary ingredient that this cheese is made of is coconut oil. Obviously it's got other stuff in it too, but the main sort of thing is coconut oil. So this one is 240 grams you get in this little tub, and this normally retails for $8. I bought it on special for $7.50 at Countdown. So this one's actually the easiest to find. You can get it in most supermarkets, Angel Food. So let's open it up. Okay, pretty easy to open. I want to see what it's like. Okay, it's kind of firm. As you can see, it's a little bit like, it doesn't scoop out super easily, but it's not too bad. It's all right. It's definitely firmer than you know, normal cream cheese, but the color's right, and it actually smells a lot like cream cheese. It smells really, really accurate. So I've got these crackers here because I'm just gonna spread some on some crackers and try it and see what it is like. Okay, I'm kind of making a mess. Okay. Okay, it spreads okay. Again, you can still tell it's like, oh shit. You can still tell it's a lot firmer than normal cream cheese. By the way, I should also say that these have been out of the fridge now for 5 to 10 minutes. So it's probably could even be normally a bit firmer than this, but let's see. I quite like that. It tastes quite a lot like cream cheese. Yeah, that's not bad. It's actually quite good. It probably is one you just need to leave out of the fridge for a little bit maybe. But yeah, that's Angel Food. Pretty similar to cream cheese. Smells like cream cheese, just slightly firmer. So now, we're gonna move on to the second one. So we've got Sheese. So cheese with an S. I don't know, I'm not sure why, but this one's a Scottish brand. This one's not as easy to find as Angel Food, but it's still pretty easy. I still got it from the supermarket. This one I got from New World, and I think it's around $8.50 for a tub. This one's a little bit bigger. So you get 255 grams in this one as opposed to the 240 of Angel Food. And this one is also made primarily of coconut oil, but also soy. And also a whole lot of other stuff as well. Yeah. So, we'll open it up and see what this one's like. Okay, so this one's got the plastic seal, which this one didn't have, which is just, it's easy to open, so it's not really a big deal actually. No worries. This one looks way softer. It looks more like, it's a lot whiter if we compare them. Look, this one's really creamy. It's a cream kind of color. This one's a lot kind of whitish, beigey sort of color. They look really different. This one looks more like cream cheese, the Angel Food one, in terms of the color at least. The Sheese actually looks more like cream cheese in terms of the texture. I'll leave that open actually. So let's have a look. Okay, that's really, really creamy. That texture is way softer, way more spreadable, way nicer actually than the Angel Food one. That looks a bit more like a cream cheese texture than the firmness of the Angel Food. But we'll see what it tastes like and how it actually spreads. Okay, it spreads perfectly. This texture is really good. I really love the texture of this one. So to eat, I 100% prefer the texture of the Sheese. It's just way nicer to eat. However, it doesn't taste as much like cream cheese. The Angel Food one's got a way more cream cheese-like flavor, and the Sheese one, maybe it's the soy. It sort of has a weird, just baked sort of tofu-like taste. I'm not sure if that's why, but yeah, that's hard. They've both got opposite pros and cons. And they're pretty similar price range too, especially considering the Sheese has got a bit more in it. Yeah. We'll move on to the next one. So our next one is Terra. This is also a New Zealand brand. This one was the hardest to find. This one's not available in any supermarkets as far as I know. I had to buy this online I bought it online from one organic store in New Zealand called Huckleberry. And this was also the most expensive. This one was $9.95, I think, or $9.90, something like that. And it's also the smallest quantity. So this one we only get 190 grams, not even 200, whereas Angel Food had 240 and Sheese had 255. So this is by far the least amount and the most expensive. And it's the most different because it's made from cashews and actually not much else. It's only got a couple of ingredients actually, which is good. And I actually do like the packaging the best on this one. I like that it's a cute little jar. It's way more environmentally friendly, and you can also reuse a jar. You can't really reuse these as much. Yeah, okay, let's get into it. Ooh, that looks really delicious. It just looks creamy. You know when you get like spreads and stuff and they're poured into jars? It's like when you open a jar of peanut butter or Marmite and it's got that little drop on the top. It's so satisfying. This is what this has. Yum. Okay, so the colour is actually quite, it's most similar to the Sheese, but the Sheese looks a bit, it's got a bit more pigment in it, I suppose. This one's a bit, not white, but just, I don't know, greyish, I guess, I don't know. The texture looks good. Oh yeah, it's pretty good. That's pretty similar to cream cheese, it's quite thick. Ooh, it's a bit thicker than the Sheese, but not nearly as firm as the Angel Food. It's actually quite a nice texture as well. It's not as smooth. The Sheese is the smoothest. This one you can see, I think because it's got cashews, it's got little, like if you look really closely, it's got little tiny like sort of granules in it. So it's not quite as smooth as the Sheese, but that's probably just because of the cashews. So again, we'll spread it on a cracker, see what it's like, give it a taste. Cool, spreads really nicely, just like the Sheese pretty much. Looks good. It's got, it tastes slightly sour. Just a little bit. Like maybe there's, I don't know, what's in it? It's literally just cashews, water, sea salt, and dairy-free probiotic. So I'm not sure what's making it taste slightly sour. It's not extreme, but compared to the other two, that is a thing. It actually doesn't taste very cream cheese-like, to be honest. Like, it's good, like it's nice as like a spread, I suppose. That's similar to cream cheese, but the flavor's not that accurate. I'm just gonna be weird and get a spoon and just eat all of them by themselves. I just really need to figure this out. Okay, so angel food, super firm. I think angel food actually would be really hard to dip stuff into. Let's try. If we get a bit of a cracker. Oh, okay, yeah, it's really firm. You can tell the cracker broke. So that's kind of annoying, but you know. Okay, so I'm just gonna eat a spoonful of each by itself, just to really make up my mind about how I'm gonna rate these, because right now I really don't know. Yep, definitely liking the cream cheese flavour of that one. You know what? By itself, this one has a slightly powdery taste and like feel. It's a bit strange. It's not, again, not terrible, and I didn't notice it with the cracker. And then this one. This one does taste a lot like cashews, and I love cashews, so I'm okay with that. It doesn't taste cheesy to me though, like I said. So, okay, I think, hold on. Okay, I've come to a verdict. So, my decision on ranking which one I think is the best. I'm actually not going to take price into consideration because that's a whole other thing. But as I said, this one's the cheapest. Actually, it is an order. Around $8 for the angel food, around $8.50 for the Sheese. So these two are pretty similar because this one's got 15 more grams than the angel food, and this one's the most expensive at almost $10. But like I said, I don't want to take price into consideration because it's just, I'm already confused enough. So I'm taking into consideration pretty much just taste and texture and similarity to, you know, cream cheese made from actual cow's milk. And they're all pretty good though, I have to say. They're all good, and I would actually eat any of them. But in third place, I think we're gonna go with Sheese. Texture was great. I really liked the texture, but it had a sort of weird tofu-like aftertaste and was a bit powdery. In second place, I'm gonna go with Terra. I like the cashews, I liked the texture. Again, it was thicker than the Sheese, which actually I think was good. But it didn't taste that much like cream cheese. And in first place, this actually surprised me, is angel food. Even though the texture was a bit firm, it was still fine. You could still spread it. You can't dip stuff, but you can still spread it and everything. And it just had a really cream cheese-like taste. And it looks the most like cream cheese. It's the creamiest, like literally like the color cream. It's the creamiest color, tastes the most like cream cheese, and it's the only one that had any resemblance in terms of smell to cream cheese. So there you have it. That's my personal opinion. Angel food, Terra, and Sheese. So the two New Zealand brands came first and second, so that's kind of cool. If you have tried these, then, or you want to, then go and do that and let me know what you thought and which ones you thought was the best. I know a lot of you won't live in New Zealand, so you probably won't be able to get these two. But if you've had Sheese, let me know what you think of that. And By the way, Sheese do a lot of different other flavors, which I haven't tried. I know they do like a dill and something, I think, and I think they do a chili one. So I do want to try those as well. Terra also do a few different flavors of cream cheese. And Angel Food, this is the only cream cheese they have, but they do have a whole, their thing is cheese. So they have a whole cheese range. So they do, you know, mozzarella and cheddar and a few other things. So let me know if there are any, what you thought of these, and also let me know if there's any products that you would like me to review, if you want me to do a full review of something, or this is my first comparison review where I've looked at 3 different types of the same, and it's quite fun because I just pretty much get to eat a whole lot. So if there's anything else, any other type of vegan food, as long as it's vegan, that you want me to do a comparison of, let me know and I'll be happy to see if I can give it a go. And just remember to please like and subscribe. Sweet, thanks. All right, bye.